Pay attention. Rodrigo's ahead of his time.
What's up, mi gente? I am starting the day off by calling it quits. Now, if you're watching this clip on Instagram, I'm gonna need you to click the link down below to watch the rest of this video in its entirety. I had to give that pause because for those of you watching this video on YouTube and the ones that actually clicked that link and now you're watching this video, appreciate it. Or should I say thank you? Regardless, I think you get the point, right? Retiring from Instagram? Why, you ask? Well, I actually made a list of the pros and the cons. So let's get into it. What Instagram does for me, and something that I've enjoyed, it has put me onto a lot of new music that I probably would have never heard. The people that I follow have always been these famous people. Honestly, me leaving this platform, it's not like I'm gonna miss out on it. Obviously, the content that is provided from this app is good, but it's overweighed by the con. Meaning, I spend damn too much time on this app. I looked at my analytics from my phone on my screen time, and for the last 3 weeks, the average time I've spent on Instagram, it's been 1 hour and 10 minutes a day. And that's me using it less. Before, it was close to 3 hours. When Instagram made their Reels, which is kind of the competition of TikTok. I personally don't have a TikTok, never created a TikTok, watch TikToks, but through Reels. It's gotten to the point where this is the reason why I say it's a con. You just get addicted. You're just scrolling the whole day. I don't want to get into a rabbit hole right now, or for a better term, let's say a conspiracy. These apps have gotten us into a slave mentality. It's gotten to the point where the consumption is so real that what you think you see on this app, and I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't like that somebody can read my mind. And it's not even as somebody, I'm saying as somebody, and it's a phone, it's this device that we all have, and the cons have overweighed the pros, and that is the reason why I'm deciding to get off of it. I'm making this video because who knows, maybe this starts a chain reaction or a snowball effect, or even just one person watches this, he's like, man, this guy has a point. There's been moments where I know where my phone's at, automatically just start clicking and opening up the app, not realizing what I'm doing until it's been like 30 minutes and you're just like, holy crap, I can't get that time back. You're consuming all this content all day long. It just gives you a fake reality. It gives you a world that doesn't exist. Not every single person out there is rich. Not every single person out there is happy. Don't get me wrong, the things I've posted has never been sad, depressed, crying. You take a picture, you're like, oh, I like this picture, I'm gonna post it. You're never like in the dark in your own mind, in a bad state. You know what, I have to take a picture of this and I have to post it. Because you know people are not gonna care. And you don't wanna show yourself to be weak, being vulnerable, because that's not what people want to see. And you don't want to get judged. Now, I scrolled all the way back, and my first post on Instagram was back in November of 2012. I was just getting out of high school. It's been over 10 years, 11 years to be exact, and I'm done. I'm over it. And there's also this one last point I want to make. Instagram, it just makes you realize how small this world really is when I actually want to go out to the real world and live real experiences for myself. And this has happened recently where creators on these apps are finally getting paid, but it took damn near 10 years for creators to get paid. Obviously, people are selling other things and other products or whatever, using the platform as the middleman, but now the platform's actually paying the creators. And sure, it's awesome. The content that I want to make isn't on Instagram. I literally used Instagram because I enjoyed the idea of sharing pictures. Now, if you're watching this video when it came out, today will be the last day that I have a post on Instagram. And it's actually me in this hat, not this shirt, same brand, same color, different graphic on the tee. It's a picture with my dogs. Now, this has been an idea in my head for the last 10 months where I was like, you know what? I'm done. I don't want to use this app. Now, this same situation happened on Facebook or Meta whatever they call themselves these days, and the fact that they own Instagram. When you step outside and you look at the bigger picture, people created an app that allowed you to post pictures. That's how it first started. Oh, you get to share your pictures with friends. Now you don't have to open up a photo album and look through pictures because you can put your pictures. So now think about this. This was where it started, right? And then years went down. They ended up selling the company for billions of dollars. Like, is it just me, or is that what? Is that real life? You know, when you look at it now, celebrities, networks, companies, co-workers, friends, families, they all use the same app. Going back to the Facebook story, I remember, and this is no shot at my mother, I remember it was 2013, 2014. My mom asked me to add her on Facebook. And let me tell you, I love you, Mom, but when that day came, that was the last time I stopped using that app. My mom was the last person I added on Facebook. It's the same thing that I'm gonna do with Instagram. Log off, delete the app off my phone. It's genuinely that easy. Disconnect from this virtual world. I like numbers, and if you actually paid attention, the reason I opened up this video with the 3, 2, 1, that's because it's been the theme to my Instagram. You know what? There's actually a better way to explain it. Now, as you can see, my Instagram, it has 122 posts at the moment. When you watch this, I'll have 123. You get what I'm saying? 123. So the idea of this was I am going to post 123 pictures on Instagram, and that's it. Now let me explain how my mind works. In July, I said, you know what? 7, 8, I'm gonna post August 9th, 8, 9, post another one. 9, 10, September. You see what I'm doing here? October 11, okay. Why am I waiting for the final day of the year? I'll be honest, I got the idea from a meme. Let me show you. Originally, my final post was going to be 12/13, and it's funny because this is the one cool thing about social media. There's people out there who actually are watching what you're doing. Let me give you an example. I actually have to shout this person out, Brian Flores. Now, he sent me this November 13th.
Send it to you, but yo, tell me why I know what you on though. Tell me why I know your next pick is next month. Tell me why I know your next pick is next month. On the 13th. Yeah, I catch the little things, boy.
That was cool. The fact that you realized that was the trend that I was posting, he was right. That was actually going to be the original date. But when I saw that meme and I said, okay, so you're telling me I have one life and the date 123 only happens one time in my life. And years back, I knew that I wasn't going to be using Instagram forever. Let's actually pinpoint here. Summer 16. I already had the concept of 3, 2, 1. And if we look at the pictures, that theme in the middle, you can say it's been selfies. The ones on the left are 2, and then the ones on the right are 3. Obviously, I've made exceptions such as a picture with the boys, a picture with the girls. Actually, let me just show you on here. On top, it's going to show 1, 2, 3. When you see this, it's going to be 3, 2, 1. And that's how I want to leave it. Why does this matter? It doesn't. It's just how my brain works, and it just happened that it worked like that. When it's all said and done, I'm only gonna have 123 posts. It's not gonna take a day and a half to scroll and to look at my first one. Like, you could literally spend maybe not even a minute and scroll all the way down and see my first post. These are like the different stages of my life that was when I was on this app. Now, let me say something about Snapchat, and the reason I say it's king. I like the idea that if I meet somebody, and I don't want to give them my phone number, I'll say, yo, follow me on Snapchat. Now, we got to stop doing this, especially ladies. There's this view on Snapchat. Snapchat? You have Snap? How old are you? First of all, I'm 29, about to be 30. Am I going to have Snapchat this year, next year, the year? Of course. Because the only people that have my phone number are people that I care for. That's the reason I enjoy Snapchat, because I get to choose when I get to open up this app. And sure, you could say, oh, but you could do that on Instagram. Probably more people have Instagram. But listen, Instagram, there's so many other things that they're focusing on that pure communication is not it. And that was also a moment in time that I was like, oh, so Instagram is just robbing the great ideas from other apps and putting it on them. For example, they put stories. When Snapchat came out, stories was like the biggest thing. Now that I'm moving away from Instagram and I'm not having these different views and these different ideas and this content, presented to me, I strongly believe that I will become more creative. I use it as a tool to practice these vlogs. Recently, I've been just posting a lot of like pictures, but that's what I like. Like, you could post something on Snapchat in 24 hours, it's gone. If you really want it, you can save it, keep it in your memories, and move on. My biggest pet peeve, don't mind when girls do this, whatever, keep your receipts, whatever you want to do. I don't like when guys, especially if I follow you on Snapchat and you're a guy, like, you're somebody that I know, but when I see a guy save conversations, it grinds my gears. For example, the guy who sent me a voice message, I saved that voice message because I knew when I was going to make this video, I was going to use it for that. Now I'm going to unsave it, and that's it. And that's why I've always used Snapchat, and now that's why I will be exclusive on Snapchat when it comes to social media. So for those of you, women, look at Snapchat as it's a cheating app, you're doing something wrong, or hey, this and that. First of all, it's just an app, okay? Let me say this again. I use it as a tool to communicate with other people. For example, let's say I wake up tomorrow, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to talk to anybody. Guess what I do? I just don't open up Snapchat. And that's it. How great is that? I've been on Snapchat, I am currently on Snapchat, and I will continue to be on Snapchat. And I've always had this thought, the day Snapchat has Snap Live, it will be the day that app will be king. I've always seen Snapchat as a creative app, and I've always used it like that. I've been doing clips for years. That's why in 2024, I will be posting a clip of anything, a picture, music, interviews, whatever it is, I'm gonna be posting once a day, every single day for 2024 on Snapchat. Now, for those of you still watching this video, the ad that I have for Instagram is the same ad that I have for Snapchat, @FamousRuler, all one word. If you follow me on Instagram, you can unfollow me. It's not gonna hurt because I'm no longer gonna be there. I'm gonna be transparent. Maybe there's like 1, 2, maybe even 3 events that's gonna happen this year where I will download the app and I'll post a story about it. I already had that thought in my mind. So listen, now that this video's at the end, go to my last Instagram post and click the like button if you watch this video. So with all that being said, I will see you in the next video. What are you doing? Go follow me on Snapchat.